third time. Adrian Amos with a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. He's going to take off with it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Buying time to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. The big fella, 20,
This is
10,
too easy right here.
and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Will Dissly, 67 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score Packers 35, Seahawks 23. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. Left side complete to Lockett. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 35. They'll try to run with Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here's Lewis. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
The 40-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flushed out right. And able to find Allen Lazard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Jones with a first down carry, and he's going to wind up losing a couple as he's stopped behind the line.
Barton on the stop. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Go to 50.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 50. Hey, check 26. Here we go. Mike spot 4.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And no, it's incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson being chased out left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, He should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Just like that. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Switch up. Switch up.
On first down, Wilson forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
14,
To throw again. Wilson dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
14.
To throw is Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Throwing now is Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded right around the 8. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall.
Yeah, baby.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive.